So finally, after what seems like an absolute eternity, DICE has been able to give us the release date for the second part of the Turning Tides DLC. It's January 30th. This is the last Tuesday of the month, and it will bring the 2 new Turning Tides maps, obviously Amphibious Warfare, the new weapon balance system, and a mid-round balancer aimed at keeping matches fair and fun for everybody. Now, the reason this DLC has come so late in the month is due to the certification process that DICE must follow for patches on the Xbox One and the PS4. Those platforms are controlled by Microsoft and Sony, and they have strict guidelines on how patches perform on their hardware. As the consoles are closed ecosystems, each patch for each game on those consoles needs to be heavily optimized to make sure it doesn't overwork the hardware inside the console units. Now on PC, where the Origin client is used by EA to distribute games, they control that ecosystem, and verification is much faster. The reason no date is ever announced until the last minute, until they know certification has passed, is because DICE don't want to anger people any further. Rather than give out a date and then have to break it if the certification fails, and then issue a new date, they just simply don't give one. And it kind of makes sense when you think about it a little bit more. It is frustrating, but having no date at all means at least that date originally wasn't broken. However, personally I feel that some communication should exist during the period when DICE submits the patch to Sony and Microsoft and when it gets approved. If the community was made aware that the patch was in the final stages and that a date would be announced once it clears certification, I think the community would respond positively to that. I know I certainly would appreciate it. It'd give me an outlet to point to when I'm constantly asked if I know when the DLC is dropping. I think it's something that EA and DICE could really work on. Their communication is far better than it's been before, with all the CTE updates coming out thick and fast, and the communication on the CTE Reddit pages and from various developers on Twitter is absolutely fantastic. But I still think improvements can be made for the main game, which of course is what most people are playing. But there we go, January 30th. Make sure you make arrangements with work that you're going to take that day off, whether that's being sick or whether you take some holiday time. Get comfy on your sofa or in your gaming chair and get ready to drink in some Battlefield. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.